Hi there, and thanks once again for tuning in to the Explaining History YouTube channel. And the thing that I want to talk to you about today is part of the series I'm doing on excelling at university in history. So it's for prospective students of history at university and existing ones. One of the things that you won't really have come across when doing your A levels are journal articles. And I want to talk to you about their value today because they really are the game changer between OK marks and outstanding marks if you use them correctly, if you use them at all. Most of the information you'll have got while you're doing your A levels will be from textbooks, and if you're lucky, you'll have a good teacher, kind of like me, who will do their own notes and they'll be good ones. I've written 3 textbooks now, or part written anyway, and the work that has gone into them has been kind of me condensing years and years of knowledge and reading and extra reading when I'm accessing journal articles and other books to condense it down so that the essential ideas are there to help students pass exams. So a textbook, an A-level textbook, really is a book about an exam, not necessarily a history book in its own right. You'll obviously be required to read history books when you're at university, newsflash. But the other thing that you're really going to need to do is read journal articles. Now, a journal is a collection of articles that's focused on a very specific field. So, for example, there'll be a journal of Russian history or a journal of German history, and within that journal, you find that different historians are focusing on either particular chronological periods, re-evaluating them, assessing other books on the period or other books on the topic area, or they're looking at different historiographical perspectives, re-evaluating different periods. So the argument, the analysis, the critical understanding of something like 19th century Russia can be found in great depth in journal articles. And when you are writing your essays, you need to be drawing out different interpretations and different perspectives by different historians. So, instead of running to the library or finding JSTOR on your computer when you know you have an essay due, the trick is to look at the modules you're going to be doing throughout the year. So let's say, for example, you're going to be starting off in first year with a general introduction to European history, 1492 to 1914. Okay, something like that. Finding a journal that fits that, early modern and modern history, something like that, or a series of journals, and begin your journal reading them. When you start to ensure that a big chunk of your week is made up of reading books on the reading list, books off the reading list that are related to the topic area, and if you're really not sure about that, email me and I can help you with that, that's fine. But a Google search will reveal all sorts of interesting things that you can access. You combine that with accessing journal articles, and you'll be given, within your first week or two, a tour of the library. In most good universities anyway, they give you a tour of the library, the access to the journal archive, wherever that is online, and all sorts of information on how to use that. And I guarantee you there's going to be a significant portion of your course who won't touch the journal archives at all, or they'll find it confusing or frightening or worrying or overwhelming, and they'll run away from it, and they'll do what they can, the minimum they can to get through an exam in the first year or an essay in the first year. So if you want to distinguish yourself from that huge chunk and become in the top 5 to 10% who A, will go and use the journal archives, and B, who will make sure that they get into a regular habit of reading journal articles, then you're going to really equip yourself with the skills and the knowledge that most of the other students don't have. It's a shame we have to talk like this, it really is. I'd like it if everybody accessed the top level skills to get first class degrees, but unfortunately, lots of students don't. So don't be one. Anyway, I'll return to this on another video, and we'll talk about specifically what you're looking for in journal articles.